really no direct comparison in style between the two fighters.
In trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Mike Tyson's known as a great finisher. Let's see how he does with Ferguson.
Mike Tyson, petinju yang paling ditakuti di masanya, yang sanggup menghabisi lawannya dalam tempo yang singkat, bahkan hanya dalam waktu kurang dari 1 menit. Namun rekor kemenangan KO beruntun yang ditorehkan Tyson sempat terancam ketika menghadapi Ferguson yang berlangsung pada 16 Februari 1986. Ini menjadi pertarungan pertama bagi Mike Tyson yang lawannya bertahan lebih dari 5 ronde. Mike Tyson mengawali dengan cepat dengan melancarkan pukulan terbaiknya yang penuh dengan dendam, sedangkan Ferguson hanya bertarung dengan punggung menempel di tali sepanjang ronde pertarungan.
Jesse Ferguson go into the corner and onto the ropes and then counter with left hooks off the ropes.
Then have some of Tyson's 12 first-round knockout victims. But now, Tyson got an uppercut through the...
A major league body puncher. One of the things that distinguishes him, even in the amateurs, Mike Tyson can throw great body shots. He takes... You saw a few seconds ago, one of the things that makes Tyson so special, he threw a tremendous left hook, missed with it, and didn't go off balance. Always in position to punch.
First sign of aggression from Ferguson there, but he went back into the shell.
If form holds true, Jesse Ferguson at some...
Ferguson landed one good left. He seems to be gaining a little bit of confidence. We'll be back.
Ferguson has gone farther than the average Tyson opponent. We apologize for the quality. Now we're told that it's back. Tyson getting through the guard again.
And in that one brief combination, you saw the speed of Mike Tyson, the thing that makes him special. Not just power, but he really gets the punch there quickly.
Thus far, Tyson has been content to concentrate mostly on the body. Be an inadvisable strategy. Tyson only once has been as far as round.
Discouraged. He was in with an opponent that just grabbed him and looked to survive, and he really didn't keep his concentration. Be interesting to see fighting the same kind of opponent here in Ferguson, who's not giving him very many punching opportunities. If he continues to stay on top and keep his concentration, keep in...
As they deliver their punches, their heads are going to be very close together through much of this action. And Jesse Ferguson, fighting defensively, appears to have made it as far as the end of round 2 against Mike Tyson. To make it that far with Mike Tyson. Good right. We saw Ferguson recoil to the ropes.
Two of the questions that boxing people have raised about Mike Tyson that have yet to be answered are his chin and his stamina. Right now, he's been in 3 tough rounds. Not tough in the sense he's taking a lot of punishment, but he's throwing a lot. And I think the pressure of the event has got to drain something out of him. He is not breathing heavily. He looks in pretty good shape at this point.
You would find almost no one in the arena who believed before this began that it would go to a decision. But if it were to go that far, certainly Tyson has won the first 2 rounds. and is controlling the third.
You see quickness in Mike Tyson that really you've never seen with a fighter of his build and so many people in his pro career to date.
You mentioned, of course, the relationship to Patterson. Both fighters groomed by the now. There's really no direct comparison in style between the two fighters.
Three solid right uppercuts by Ferguson, and Tyson did not appear phased by it. You might be able to see here that the fighters are fighting with 8-ounce Everlast thumbless gloves. The 8 ounces instead of 10 ounces would favor a puncher like Tyson in non-title fights. That flurry right there by Tyson, he did not sit down on his punches. He threw a lot of punches, but they were, for him, pity-pat punches. He's got to set himself. Once again, those are arm punches.
Coming to the end of round 3. Already is becoming an interesting and educational experience for Mike Tyson, though a fight, like all the others he's been in which to this point he is totally in control. We want to alert our local stations along the line that at the end of this round we will be taking a station break.
The scoring of a boxing match.
And you're here to tell us there isn't, I'm sure. Referee Luis Rivera becoming considerably more active now in this 4th round than he was particularly in the first 2 rounds of the fight. This was the least active round of the fight. We'll be back from Troy, New York after this message from your local stations. Of his 17 previous pro opponents. So Ferguson has at least that distinction to carry with him as he attempts to gain confidence as the bout goes on.
It's difficult to judge the motivation of a fighter, but I would say that Mike Tyson is trying to do 2 things here. One, he's trying to pace himself. I think he has some questions about his stamina. He's trying to get some questions answered here as well. And the second thing he's trying to do is be careful not to get in the way of one of Jesse Ferguson's left hooks. I think he respects Ferguson, and he's just not going to come in firing, leaving himself open as he was able to do against lesser opponents.
Ferguson in his 10-round loss to Carl the Truth.
Mike Tyson perlu 5 ronde untuk menjebol benteng pertahanan Ferguson, dan sebuah uppercut membuat Ferguson ambruk. Pukulan itu telak mengenai hidung Ferguson hingga mengalami pendarahan. Tetapi Ferguson masih sanggup bangkit dan bertahan hingga ronde ke-5 berakhir.
I think that uppercut broke Ferguson's nose, Jim. He is in desperate trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Mike Tyson's known as a great finisher. Let's see how he does with Ferguson.
Ferguson gamely hanging in, having trouble covering up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Right here is the uppercut. He turns around, digs right to the body, and then comes straight up with the right uppercut. Tyson has a tendency to turn left-handed. He turned left-handed. Obviously, the length of time that Mike Tyson went did not tire him out. He was still crisp with his punches, picked his and has to know how to finish an opponent when he has him hurt. Jesse Ferguson is hurt. Let's see how Mike Tyson does to take him out.
The left hook did some damage.
Ferguson not taking the break, holding on to Tyson's left hand. He's just going to hold until Rivera has to absolutely pry them apart. It's not going to be enough for Rivera to say break. He's going to have to get in there and force him apart.
Another left. Delivered in close quarters.
See, Ferguson just is not listening to Rivera at all. He's just going to continue to hold until he just physically forces him out.
Can't say I blame him.
The only thing Rivera can do is what he just did. Give him a warning. And take points away if he continues to do it.
Di pertengahan ronde ke-6, Ferguson didiskualifikasi karena sudah beberapa kali tidak menghindarkan perintah wasit untuk melepaskan pelukannya dari tubuh Mike Tyson.
He disqualified Jesse Ferguson for clinching and refusing to break when ordered. He had warned him earlier in this round. Jesse Ferguson refused to break.
Not to suffer a knockout.
Namun keputusan wasit tidak diterima oleh kubu si leher beton karena akan mencoreng rekor kemenangan KO-nya. Kubu Tyson mendesak agar hasil pertandingan dinyatakan menang TKO karena Ferguson sudah tidak mampu untuk melanjutkan pertarungan. Komisi Atletik New York akhirnya mengabulkan dan mengganti didiskualifikasi menjadi kemenangan secara TKO.